This episode is brought to you by Amazon Business. We could all use more time. Amazon Business offers smart business buying solutions, so you can spend more time growing your business and less time doing the admin. I can see why they call it smart. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso. Gift magical mornings with Nespresso Virtuo Pop. Compact and stylish, Virtuo Pop is made to meet every morning coffee craving. From espresso to coffee, hot or iced, at the click of a button. And celebrate the season with Nespresso's limited edition coffee flavors. Sweet almond and hibiscus, cinnamon and candied tamarind, and festive double espresso. Magic in the making. Shop the holiday gift collection exclusively at Nespresso.com.
Welcome to From Dorms to Desks, job hunting tips for those early in their careers. A podcast brought to you by College Recruiter Job Search Site, which believes that every student and recent grad deserves a great career, and hosted by Work Defined. Join our AI co-hosts as they dive into tips, tricks, and insights that will help you land your next part-time, seasonal, internship, or entry-level job. Let's get your career started.
Hey everyone, and welcome to a deep dive into something that's on everyone's minds these days. AI and the future of job hunting. You know, it's interesting. I've got a stack of articles here and even a video all about this. And to be honest with you, I'm really curious to unpack it all. Like, is this AI stuff just hype? Or is it really changing how we find and land jobs?
Yeah, it's a great question. And honestly, the answer is, well, it's complicated. We're definitely at a turning point, though. It's not just a concept anymore. AI is actually being baked into the tools that both job seekers and employers are using every single day.
So not science fiction, it's actually happening. What's got your attention in all the stuff you've been looking at?
Well, this article, 8 Ways AI Will Transform Job Search. That one really caught my eye. It lays out some pretty interesting possibilities. Like, imagine if AI could handle those job applications for you, the tedious stuff.
Oh, tell me about it.
No more copying and pasting between fields. It could pull everything from your resume, tailor your answers, and maybe even cut down on those embarrassing typos.
Oh, that would be a game changer. I can't tell you how many times I've hit submit and then been like, did I proofread that?
Exactly. And it's not just about applications. This article talks about AI-powered job matching. Instead of those generic keyword searches, AI can actually analyze your skills, your experience, even your goals, and then match you with jobs that really fit.
So like having a personal headhunter, but without all the annoying phone calls?
Something like that. It uses something called natural language processing, or NLP. It's pretty amazing, actually. NLP helps computers understand and interpret human language. So it can look at the text in your resume, see how it matches up with job descriptions, and find those strong matches.
Okay, now that sounds like something straight out of a movie, but it's real.
Oh, it's real, and it goes even further than that. There are AI tools now that can help you prepare for interviews, like simulations to practice answering questions, getting feedback on your delivery, even your body language.
Wow, so it's like having a personal coach, but without the hefty price tag. I do wonder, though, is there a risk that we become too reliant on these tools? Like, will it stop people from developing those real-world interview skills?
That's a good point, and it's something to keep in mind. For now, I think AI is best used alongside those traditional job search methods, not as a replacement.
Right, so it's about balance.
Yeah.
Use AI strategically to boost your skills and your chances.
Yeah.
But don't let it become a crutch. Speaking of balance, we've got this other article, Dispelling the Myths. And it seems to suggest that maybe this AI revolution in job hunting isn't as widespread as we might think.
Yeah, you're right. The technology is definitely advancing quickly, but it's not like everyone's using AI tools just yet. Lots of people are still hesitant, both job seekers and employers. They're not sure how to use these tools effectively.
So maybe it's not time to rewrite your resume for an AI audience just yet.
Maybe not yet, but it's important to understand these technologies and how they might impact your field. Stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah, it's a bit like the early days of the internet, isn't it? People knew it was going to be big, but how exactly it was going to change things, well, that was a bit of a mystery.
Exactly. And just like the internet, AI is going to create a whole bunch of new opportunities and challenges, some we probably haven't even thought of yet.
Which is kind of exciting, right?
Yeah.
Not every day you get to be a part of something this big.
Absolutely. And speaking of exciting, one of the articles you sent, Why Employers Should Not Deter Candidates from Using AI, makes the case that job seekers shouldn't be afraid of AI, they should embrace it.
That's an interesting take. I think a lot of people are worried AI is going to put them out of a job. But this is saying the opposite.
Yeah, it basically argues that having AI skills can give you an edge, not just in finding a job, but also in succeeding in a workplace where AI is becoming more and more common.
So it's not about humans versus machines. It's about humans and machines working together, each playing to their strengths.
Right. And the article makes a really good point about transferable skills in an AI-driven world. Things like critical thinking, problem solving, creativity. Those are all things that, at least for now, AI can't really replicate.
That makes sense. Those are things that require human intuition, ingenuity, thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
Not something a computer can easily do.
Exactly. So yeah, technical skills are important, but don't discount those uniquely human abilities.
Makes you wonder how education and training might need to change in this new world. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I think we're going to see a bigger focus on continuous learning, on upskilling, because as technology changes so fast, it's not enough to learn one set of skills and call it a day. You have to be willing to adapt, to learn new things, to keep growing alongside technology.
It's less about being an expert in everything and more about being a lifelong learner.
Yeah, exactly. And that's something that honestly job seekers can start doing right now. Familiarize yourself with AI tools, play around with them, even just getting a basic understanding of how they work. It can make a big difference.
So be proactive, embrace the change, don't shy away from it.
Exactly.
Okay, before we go any further, something that's been on my mind this whole time, and it's data privacy. I mean, we're talking about AI analyzing resumes, looking at online profiles. It all feels a little, intrusive.
Get it. It's normal to feel that way, when you've got these powerful technologies out there collecting and analyzing your personal information.
Right. Like how much information is too much?
Yeah.
And who has access to it all?
Well, the good news is there are regulations in place to help protect your data. You mentioned GDPR earlier, which is the General Data Protection Regulation. That's a set of rules in Europe that dictates how companies can collect, use, and store personal data.
So it's not a complete free-for-all. There are rules companies have to follow. What about here in the U.S.? Do we have anything similar?
We do. California, for instance, has the California Consumer Privacy Act, or CCPA, and that gives people more control over their personal information that's collected by businesses.
Okay, good to know. Sounds like these regulations are trying to find that balance, fostering innovation, but also protecting individual rights.
Yeah, exactly. And as AI keeps evolving, I think we'll probably see even more regulations and guidelines to address these concerns.
It's reassuring to know there's at least some protection in place, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, AI is always evolving, so how we protect our data probably needs to evolve too.
Absolutely. It's a two-way street, right? People being careful about what they share online and companies being transparent and ethical with how they use that data.
Makes you think about the bigger picture. Where's this all headed? AI in the job market 5, 10, 20 years down the line.
It's hard to say for sure, but I think one thing's for certain. AI is going to be a part of the future of work. We'll probably see new jobs we haven't even imagined yet. While some jobs become automated, others change completely.
I've heard talk about this new kind of job, the AI whisperer. Someone who can bridge the gap between, us and the machines. Take all that complex data and turn it into something understandable, useful.
Oh, absolutely. As AI gets more integrated into different industries, there's going to be a huge need for people who get the technical stuff, but also the human side of it. People who can really harness the power of AI, but make sure it's being used responsibly, ethically.
So it's not just about replacing jobs. It's about creating new ones, new skills to learn. The definition of a good skill set is changing right in front of us.
Yeah, exactly. And that goes back to what we were saying about always learning, always adapting. The people who thrive in this AI-driven world are going to be the ones who are curious, flexible, always ready to learn something new.
Almost like a call to action, right? Don't be scared of what you don't know. Embrace it. AI opens up all these new possibilities.
I love that. It's not about fearing the robots taking over. It's about recognizing we have a say in how we work with them.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away from all of this? What should they be thinking about?
That the future of work isn't set in stone. We're creating it right now with the choices that we make. So be open to new possibilities, be curious, and never stop learning. That's the key.
I love that. Such a positive note to end on. Don't fear the robots, learn to work with them. Well, that about wraps up our deep dive into AI and the future of job hunting. A huge thank you to you and to everyone listening in. Until next time, keep those resumes updated, those skills sharp, and those minds open to whatever the future holds.
This has been From Dorms to Desks, job hunting tips for those early in their careers, a podcast brought to you by College Recruiter job search site, which believes that every student and recent grad deserves a great career. Each episode, we dive into tips, tricks, and insights that will help you land your next part-time, seasonal, internship, or entry-level job. Subscribe to this podcast for free now, so you don't miss an episode, and visit www.collegerecruiter.com to find your next great job.
Every minute your finance team spends wrestling with data is a minute lost. Insight Software's AI-powered insights instantly move you from complexity to clarity. Automated analysis, real-time reporting, strategic recommendations, all at your fingertips. Transform how your finance team works and watch your business grow. Stop wasting time. Start making smarter decisions. Learn more at insightsoftware.com/AI.